Where are you?
Hey, so what's up everyone? It's Spectre here, and we are playing Bastion. Now, this is a very old game, but I'm gonna go ahead and do normal mode. But you also be playing Pyre. Bastion was, I think it was their first
Proper
game.
story is supposed to start at the beginning.
SuperGiant Games.
Ain't so simple with this one.
But I really wanted to try this out.
Now here's a kid whose whole world got all twisted, leaving him stranded on a rock in the sky. He gets up, sets off for the Bastion, where everyone agreed to go in case of trouble. Ground forms up under his feet as it pointing away. He don't stop to wonder why.
Okay, so stop.
Finds his lifelong friend just lying in the road. Well, it's a touching reunion. He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant. In the calamity.
Okay, this is very
That a
interesting.
survivor? No, ma'am. It's a gas fella, forced out from underground. Kid pops him good. Starts to feel his bruises, though.
Seeing what's all here, like I want to see if I can get like some items or something by smashing objects.
Kid just rages for a while.
I like how the guy's like talking over me as I'm like just beating the crap out of him. Like he's just gonna rage for a while. Just kind of beat shit up for the longest time. Just because he thinks it's fun. That's funny.
An old repeater falls out of the sky. Ain't a gift from the gods,
Ooh.
but it'll have to do. Gotta hold her still to spin up the chamber.
Oh, okay. So it has to reload. Okay, that's good to know. Wish there was a way to preemptively reload. But that's fine. I just like smashing stuff. Just give me all these little
Kid's
items.
worked up quite a thirst by now, so that fountain looks real inviting. Sometimes you just need a drink.
Alright, so you gotta press Y to heal whatever you need.
A school of squirts tunnels up around them. Must have fled here from the mines.
Oh, it's a saloon. Ooh. What's in here?
He sets foot inside one of Celandia's famous watering holes. Inside's old Rondi, the bartender. The calamity got him before his drinking did.
Ooh, that's kind of cool. Pick up little items.
Rondi always wanted his ashes scattered here. Then Kid finds his trusty shield.
Yeah, shield.
But just as he's getting a handle on it, the security takes him for a petty thief.
Security. Oh.
Special delivery. Gas fellas. Windbags start turning up for last call.
I almost forgot I could evade. Your evade's pretty nice. It's really helpful, I have to say.
More squirts start coming out of the woodwork. big old fella pops out in front of the kid.
Oh my gosh, that big dude hits hard.
Kid sees the way to the Bastion out the window.
Takes it. He didn't get to finish his sentence, I'm guessing.
He gets a good look at things on his way down. He lands on top of a breaker's bow, and it ain't broke.
Oh.
Kid spies a good perch for some target practice. He knows he should draw the string all the way back.
I like that it kind of auto-targets enemies too. At least the repeater and the...
The kid pockets a memento from a breaker, once the fastest man in the land.
It's an upgrade material. Oh, so you can also roll for
Good news is the emergency defenses still work. Bad news is they're aiming for the kid. Wasn't long before the kid could loose an arrow, strong and true. Picks up a few pointers from a dusty old tome. He's a mighty fast learner. Bad time to run out of black tonic.
Oh! Fell. That was pretty funny. So you can fall off of the edges in this game, which is different.
He finds the distillery right next to the arsenal. Tough part of town. One sip of the spirits in that distillery, and the kid'll feel like a new man.
Critical chance. I'll take that one. Reach level 2 to get the next
The
one.
arsenal's where the kid can pick the best tools for the job.
Ooh. I like the bow more than I like the repeater. Okay, and then the dancing shot would be probably a little better than.
Some of them squirts birthing like crazy in a couple of corn bins.
They're starting to get kind of annoying. I don't want to go that way yet because I don't know what it does. If I go this way.
That one was Maud, the tutor. Once taught the kid good manners. He never used them, though. An old ferry barge sends the kid on his way.
Okay, cool.
The Bastion's real close now.
Sorry if it freezes, y'all. I'm just checking recording time. I just like to maybe not have these videos be so long lately. This game is kind of Dark Souls-esque.
Kid takes a chunk of alloy.
I'm upgrade material for the kale hammer.
Smell of barley and spoiled blueberries fills the air. Scumbags. Kid maybe shouldn't have done what he just did.
Oh, I shouldn't have attacked them?
Robs a scumbag of his last meal. Kid puts him out of his misery.
I like the magnet thing because it actually helps.
He finds the core to the Wharf District. He steals the city's heart. Might as well. Kid has a feeling he better get a move on. The place is starting to fall. See, that core Kid took was the only thing making this particular rock stay afloat. Kid just keeps running. Somersaulting like crazy.
I like this guy.
At last, the Skyway is in sight. Whisks him where he needs to go.
Woo! This game is pretty cool. I
Now
like
the
it.
kid sees something stranger still. His mind races.
Ooh.
Did
Like,
anybody else survive?
I played a little bit of this on my phone when it first came to like iPhone. I have it on my phone. I just
Sure enough,
don't
he
ever
finds
play
another.
it. Or I have it on my
He
iTunes
finds me.
account.
We talk for a spell. There's a bit of the Bastion's power in that crest. Enough to point the way to the cores.
Oh. Oh. So what does the core do?
Just
when I
like
put it in
that,
here?
the Bastion comes alive.
Oh.
Starts growing again. Growing stronger.
So this is the Bastion.
Kid's gotta put its power to good use. Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown.
Oh, so that's what this
All I
is.
tell him is to set that core of his on the monument there. Then watch.
Already did that. What's this? Foundation.
Kid ponders what to build.
Enhances one natural abilities. Stores weapons. Let's do this one. Let's do
The
another.
Bastion's a place of peace, but we can hold our own if we have to.
New weapon assigned to me.
Ain't much Kid can't handle with hammer and bow in hand.
Oh, so I can't use any of my weapons here, which is fine.
Kid don't know what's out there waiting for him. The Skyway. Now the kid can ride the wind to distant lands.
Let's go here. Let's go to the workman something. Oh, I don't remember. I didn't really read the name. Alright, it's been about 15
Now he
minutes.
lands at the intersection between bad and wrong.
Ooh, the workman ward.
Ought to be a core down one of these twisted streets. But which one? He heads for the squirt steps. Won't be no field trip this time. gas fellas all dress alike. Kids wondering the same thing. And there it is, but it's locked down tight in an alloy cage. A blustery old foreman's keeping his fellas in check, almost like he's showboating for the crowd. And now there's a new marshal in town.
Huh.
He hears the whole place groan, but it's too tough to fall. Might as well check the other side streets before leaving this hole.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Kid ain't ever seen an elephant squirt before. Hopes he'll never see one again. They say even the most rambunctious squirts can be tamed.
That's a cool ability.
Scumbag can digest just about anything. Except for this. It's quick for slicing and light enough to throw. Them squirts just don't know when to quit.
Oh, this weapon's pretty great, to be honest.
He heads for the biggest dump in town. Scumbag Alley. And there he is. The oldest scumbag of them all. Gershel.
This, I have to say, this game...
The Calamity ain't done much for Gershel's sunny disposition. Shame old Gershel can't float like when he was a young fella.
upgrade
He
material.
heads for the east side, where windbags used to keep the local forge. Inside the forge, Key can fine-tune those instruments of his.
Ooh. Attacks cripple foes and they deal damage over time, or...
A little Zolwood oil and that blade shines like a light. With a good length of Misgut, that bow's like new again. Kid's
Let's
lifelong
add damage
friends
to
looking
it.
fit to keep on fighting. Kid's ready to go, and his ticket out's right where he started.
And boom. Let's see. How long is that? Oh, okay.
He comes back,
So-
just like I knew he would.
So I know
Core
y'all
hums
might
in
have
his
noticed
pack. The monument's calling for it.
that I have not posted very much of Slime Rancher or a few other things that I haven't really kept on playing. I'm gonna try and limit my series now. Like, I'm gonna play Bastion, Pyre, and Pokemon Insurgents. Those are the 3 I'm gonna do for right now. It's just it's kind of really hectic for me to record a whole bunch of games at once. I have a few other recordings of other games that I just haven't posted yet. Like, my friend dared me to play Galgun, and I started to play that, and I have like 2 recordings of that. And there was another game that I went ahead and bought. It's called Mages of Mistralia. It's a really fun game, and I started playing it. I did a recording on the first episode. And I want to play more of it, but I want to kind of limit my series right now. So I want to play Pyre, Bastion, and then Pokemon Insurgents. I don't know how long Pyre is, but I've got a really good ways in, and I'm going to keep playing that because I love playing it. And I'm just trying to limit my series right now because I have like so many different stuff that I like to record. Like, there'll be other recordings every once in a while, but right now I want to try and stick to just these 3 series. I'm going to play all the way through Bastion. I'm loving this game right now. Just how much I've played of it already. I'm already loving it, and I would love to record more. So, but I'm going to end this episode right here so that I don't get too caught up and make this episode too long. So thank you guys for watching this episode. If you'd like to hit the like button and subscribe down below.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's